In the last video, we successfully generated our Angular application. In this video, we'll go ahead and start adding the project dependencies. First, let's make sure our development server is up and running. The first of our project dependencies is going to be Angular material. This is a material design component for Angular. To add material design to our project, we are going to use the command ng add Angular material and hit enter. Our application is installing the necessary files for our project, and it's done. Now it's asking us to choose a pre-built theme or custom for a custom theme. For this project, I'm going to go ahead and choose custom because we are going to build our own theme from scratch. It's asking us if it should set up Harmor.js for gesture recognition. I'm going to say yes. Next, what it's doing it's updating our application files. For example, it said it's updating our package.json. Let's wait while all of that is done. Okay, it's all done. Here, it went ahead and updated our main.ts file. I'm just going to open it. Okay, in our main.js file, it added Hammer.js. It imported Hammer.js. It also updated our app module.ts. Here, it added browser animations module. And for our style sheet, it went ahead and added our custom material theme. And for our project index.html file, it added material design icons for our project. So all of this is done. Now let's check to see Angular material in action. To do that, I'm going to go ahead and open our app module.html. I'm just going to go ahead and close these other tabs for now. In our app.component.html, I'm going to add a native button. And I'm going to name that Angular material button. Let's save that and take a look in our browser to see our button. As you can see here, we have our native old button. Nothing has really changed. Now, I said I wanted this button to be a material design button. So how do we accomplish that? First, I'm going to go ahead and add the directives mat raised button, and I'm going to specify the color as primary. Let's save that and check our browser for any changes. As you can see, nothing has really changed. Why? This is because we haven't yet imported the component or the module for our material button. So for something to change, I have to go to my app.module.ts. Here, I'm going to go ahead in the imports section. I'm going to go ahead and add mat button module, and I'll import that here by import mat button module from add Angular material. Let's save that and see what has changed. That seems nice. As you can see, now we have a really nice and designed Angular material button. You can click on it. It really looks nice with the transitions. Okay, here Angular material has a lot of components we can use in our application development. The next component I'm going to try or to play around here is the card. Simple card. Okay, let's go back to our application. In the app component.html, I'm going to copy everything here and I'm going to place it within a cat. So I'm just going to go mat cat content, and I'm going to paste that in there. Let's hit save and let's see what happens. Now we have an error. Why is our page not opening? Let's inspect it. In the console, if you look at the console, it's complaining, it's saying mat cat content, it's not a known element. Okay, what is happening is we need to import the cat module in our application. To do that, I'll come here and I'll hit mat cat module, and I will save that. And let's take a look at the browser and see what happens. Oh, that looks nice. As you can see, our cat is working just well. Let's head back to the material website. There are a lot of other components we can play around with here. How about let's look at the icons, the icon module. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add another button in here. So mat button, and I will say mat fab, and I'll put that a color of the theme 1, the 1 theme, and I'm going to put an icon here, material icon. And I would name that icon home. And before I save that, to avoid any further errors, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and import the module for my material icons. So let's go back to our app modules, and in our app modules, I will import the mat icon module. Let's save that. Let's also go to our app.component.html and save that. Let's take a preview in the browser and save that. Okay, here we have another button, and you can see this time around with a material icon. There are a lot of other components here we can play around with. For now, we have seen Angular material in action. In our next video, we are going to quickly go ahead and add our flex layout. That's Angular flex layout. I hope to see you in the next video.